I do like Drekthar. We don't want to keep the Bone Glaive, and we want a 1-drop, but Chaos Strike might just be... No. We need to find a 1-drop, man. And I mean, we do, and we can trade away the need for greed, so it's not like that bad in the hand, and we get a weapon. I'd like to play the weapon first, that way if I top deck a Battlesworn Vanguard, it's fine. One last thing is Sunken City packs still worth opening, even though I own half the epics and all the commons and rares. All I get is a 50 dust every time. I would say it's worth it, yeah. I mean, they're the most recent things. They're gonna be around for 2 years. I don't think opening stuff from last year is worth it. I mean, unless you need a very specific card, in which case, just save up the dust and do it that way, I guess. And we're not gonna attack with the weapon yet. No real reason to. Are you a free-to-play player? Me? I used to be. The very beginning of my channel, it was like how to play a lot of things as a free-to-play player, and then I started just buying the bundles, because, you know, tax deductible. The usual. Iron Deep Mine? I hero power, kill that, and trade this away. No, we have to trade this away. And hero power hit that. Which is just solid. Oh, these are such good cards. These are so good, honestly. Oh my golly. I wish this wasn't Outcast, though. Because it's Outcast, it should probably be a 2-3. It should have something else. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty broken. You know what? I'm lying. Don't make it a 2-3. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Sadly, I think this is how I need to play it. Sadly, I think that's the play. And then we Drekthar next turn. That really sucked. I'm gonna be honest. If I had played the Vanguard, it would have just died immediately, and it would have got me 2/2/1s, but I guess I could have done that and still hit twice. Yucky, yuck, 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 yuck. Spectral Sight doesn't matter. We're just gonna play Drekthar. Hopefully we get 2 decent minions. We get, you know, it's 1 decent minion, I guess. Oof, this is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the hero power. We can play a lot of stuff next turn. We played a Naga while holding this. Oh, man. Then he gets to kill that off. But luckily, we still get to kill off a couple of things ourselves. So I guess it's fine. And we get to play 2 2/2s, which isn't bad. Am I a little bit bummed with how that went? Absolutely, but it's fine. Favorite deck right now? I have no idea. There's still a lot of decks that I haven't even tried out yet. Also, I think the idea for this deck is to just go face. I need to not let him out-damage me and outscale me. I think he will, because his hero power does more damage than me. I can do damage a little bit quicker, but I think he will do more damage in total in the long run. This makes this 1. Makes this 1. Draw a card. Preparation. Okay. This goes face. This goes face. I think I'm winning the race. I think I will win the race. Bola Shot doesn't exist anymore, right? We already used up Barbed Nets. I mean, ooh, it's close though. I played a long time ago, just got back in, so only really have Sunken cards. Yeah, I'd start there. I'd start trying to build your collection of Sunken cards and just build what you need from other sets. I mean, obviously, the quests and the heroes are extremely powerful. The quests and the heroes are extremely powerful. Piercing Shot's fine. He has to trade in. That goes there. The 2/3 goes there. The 3/1 hits a 2/2. Okay. Boom. Let me attack an additional minion. And just try to flood the board here. Did I have lethal there? I don't think so, because that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was only 10. So let's kill off this. These 2 things trade in, I guess, and then we can go face. And I think we should be able to almost win next turn. If not, over the course of 2 turns or something like that. Tried Thief, Hook, Tusk, Rogue. Thief, Hook, Tusk, Rogue. I mean, if I run Thief, Rogue, I'm running Tess, and I'm running all the Thief cards and very few, if any, Pirates. My build runs, I think, 4 Pirates in total. So I don't think it'll actually work. No, it runs 6. It runs 6 Pirates. It's close. I guess I could take out 1 or 2 cards and put in the other thing, but that would just make it a little less consistent, in my opinion. It shouldn't really save him. We still got Chaos Strike, Predation, and Hero Power for 6 damage from hand. As long as we have 4 damage sticking on the board, we're fine. Barbed Nets still have 4 damage. Should be lethal. Oh boy. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll just play this for good measure just in case and bop him for exact lethal. Honestly, pretty good. I like that. That went well. Glaive, worst case scenario, it is at least a 1-drop. Chaos Strike is decent as well because it does help cycle a little bit. But we'll see what ends up happening here. What are your thoughts on Curse Warlock? I think Curse Warlock is pretty bad. Not abysmal. I think that it's at least okay. I went 6 and 6 with it. It has some promise, and maybe if it's optimized and the meta shifts in a certain way, I could see it maybe being good. But I also, based on what I, how I played, I don't think it's that good. I mean, I think it's possible for it to be okay, but I don't know. As of right now, I think it's like mid-tier at best. I mean, if you just compare it to like Mech Mage, Mech Paladin, Ramp Druid, Quest Warrior, it just has very limited damage. And yeah, you can block the curse by keeping cards in your hand. And also, the curses do so little damage at the beginning of the game. A lot of the time, I just ignore them. Like, I let the 1 damage curse do 1 damage to me 2 times. Same with the 2, sometimes even the 3. Like, you think, oh, we're making them spend mana. It really doesn't do anything. In my opinion. It really doesn't do much. This is going to be an honorable kill, and we do draw a card, which is cool. Honorable kill to kill that, which allows us to do damage to face. We do 4 damage to face, not bad. Then after this dies, we'll be able to play this weapon. We're just gonna slam him in the face as much as possible, you know? Like, what's 50 damage gonna do against 70 armor? Very true. Very true. Truer words have never been spoken. He plays a 3-2. How much do I care about that? I don't think I care too much. I mean, I guess I could, like, wipe the board here, and I could go hit, hero power hit, then multi-strike hit, then multi-strike hit face for 6. But I feel like I want to say multi-strike to, like, actually do a bunch of damage, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. You're still going to play Priest? Maybe not. I have plans, so I have to get off at about 6 to 6:30. Maybe I can push to, like, 6:40, but I will play Priest after this if I can get enough footage from this deck. Which should be easy. This deck is broken. It should be just a ton of wins, especially now that I optimized it and put into need for greeds, because obviously this deck lacks draw to some respect. Okay. No cap. We'll go Spectral Sight. Draw 2 is actually super good. Hero power. Hit this, deal 2. And honestly, I'm thinking about killing off this minion. So that way it's harder for him to kill this, so maybe this can snowball next turn. We do this, dredge, hit face. And then we're gonna try to reduce the cost of cards with the Wayward Sage relatively soon. Like, this is some good damage. This and this over the course of 4 turns is 20 damage. As long as I don't die in 4 turns, which is by turn 8, I should be fine. That I don't really care too much about. I guess what I could do is I could go draw. this, hit face. This does a decent amount of damage, and then we can play this next turn, and we get to kill a minion. Chaos Strike? Actually goated. We're gonna do this and then Chaos Strike, it looks like. And then we get to hit this, and then we get to hit again and hit him in the face. Then we can play this hero power, or play weapons. It really depends on what we want to do, actually. At this point, the world's our oyster. Do you think it's worth crafting Pirate Warrior? Honestly, I don't know. It depends on whether or not Blizzard is gonna nerf Pirate Warrior, and they should. I mean, if you're okay losing some dust, I mean, just look at the stats. The stats speak for themselves. The deck is 4% better than every other deck in the game right now, win rate wise, from Diamond through Legend. Quest Warrior is nuts. It is. So if you want to, you know, if you want to play it, go right on ahead, man. Can I kill him this turn? I feel like there's gotta be a way to kill him this turn, right? So this will be 3 damage. 3. We get to attack again, so that's 4. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 7, sorry. 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9, 10. That's only 10 damage. And I have to take 9 to do it. This hits here. Does 3. This hits here. Does 4. And I'm off by 1, but it's still the best I can do. We should be able to win next turn. Even if he has Mr. Smite. If he attacks, has Mr. Smite, and it's been pumped up 3 times, which is impossible, I lose here. If not, then I think I win. Yeah, Quest Warrior is insane. If you care about just winning and you want to grind a ton to get to whatever rank you want, do it. But if not, and you care about Dust, then wait like a week or 2 to see if Blizzard is going to nerf it. The cards are the same as the previous version, and the Amalgam is totally worth crafting. That's true. The Amalgam is broken. Definitely at least craft the Amalgam and maybe the quest itself, and just throw as many pirates in as possible, because it's just a solid deck, I guess. This hand is intriguing. Multi-strike turn 1 is pretty useless. But if I play a turn 3 with a Vanguard out there, I can get a very big board very quickly, and then the Sage going into the outcast position is probably just good. The only issue I have is it's a little bit slow, and we just drew a Battle Fiend, so we're literally chilling now. There is no downside. I'm still planning on playing Dragon Priest, probably after 1 or 2 more games of this deck. Maybe 3 or 4, because I do actually like this deck quite a bit. The Glaive, pretty useless. No, we're just gonna hero power hit. Who am I kidding? God damn. Okay, oops, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. I missed 1 damage. If we lose by 1 damage, it's fine. In my defense, I was distracted trying to think about how the mana was gonna work, and I'm still trying to think about how it works. That doesn't really matter. He coins out another minion, which is not great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. Oh, no, we can't play this. That doesn't work. So we're gonna play this, and then this, and we're gonna hit here, hit this here, then hit this here to get rid of the Divine Shield again. That way it dies easier, and just try to flood the board. He's gonna kill this 4-1, which sucks, but hopefully the 2-2 gets left alive, and we're able to do some crazy stuff. I definitely messed up. Hopefully the 1 damage doesn't come back to bite me in the butt, but it's fine. It's a good practice to concede after such misplay. Okay, I don't think it's a good practice to concede after a misplay like that. I think it's a good practice to, like, you drew 4 cards for 2 mana. That's insane. I think it's a good practice to work on it a little bit. Like, if I know I did something wrong, I can definitely try to be better next time. If I do this first, I'll reduce the cost of this, and then... Okay. Either way, I'm going to reduce the cost of this by 2, and then this by 1, which means you can probably play both next turn. It doesn't really matter. But I think I'd rather reduce the cost of the Bone Glaive twice, so it's cheaper to play in general. Boom. Then this costs 1. Then we go hit, hit, hit. Hero power, hit. Get some of these things. Go face. Pretty full board here. We got the Bone Glaive and the Puffer Fist. We're able to play both next turn if needed. Decent amount of damage. He's got a lot of mechs in hand. But hopefully, because I have a lot of board presence, he's not really able to do anything. Like, that's bad, but is that really going to win him the game? Okay, that's also pretty bad. Do I have to play Bone Glaive here, is the question, to kill that off? And I want to say the answer is no. I mean, if I attack, I need space here. Hit, hit. And then this will hit that. And I guess we can maybe save this. I'm not sure. Let's dredge first and see what we're gonna get on top. Drekthar seems nuts to me. To refill the board. Thins out the deck a little bit. We like Drekthar. We'll take that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go hit, hit, Puffer Fist, I guess, because it's still good. Dang, dude. I wish I didn't have to... We still play Puffer Fist. I wish I didn't have to hit that, but I do. I can't let him continue to scale that up. Luckily, Mech Paladin doesn't have mana cheat like Mech Mage, and it doesn't have the Shark, so even though this is a thing, I'm feeling fairly confident. And then Drekthar, if I do have to trade stuff in, will definitely thin out my deck a decent amount, which is great. And it'll make it more likely I draw something good in the future. I think this weapon is a 5-mana 5/2 dredge. It's a little weak. I think it should be every time it attacks dredge. But maybe that's just me. That is a bit of a problem. How much damage do I have here? 15. Ooh. Okay. And got Drekthar. Not bad. Wait, do we just win? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That should just be lethal. And then this goes here, here, here. That should just be lethal. And then this does 3 damage. Well played. Cool. Kind of broken. This deck is actually insane. Dude, I don't like playing against Druid with this deck. It feels kind of dirty. We're gonna keep this. I don't think we need Puffer Fist. I think we need to have more early game minions just to play pressure. Puffer Fist isn't bad, but... Ooh, 2 of these. That's a lot of damage if we can get Lady. If we can get that Lady, we are actually chilling. And then... Do I want to use the coin? I mean, part of me wants to save the coin in case I draw Drekthar. But the other part of me is like, hey man, don't bank on that. Okay. Boom, coin, weapon, hit. Next turn, Battle Fiend, hero power, hit, hit. Deal as much damage as possible, hope he doesn't have Wrath. And if he has Wrath, he probably doesn't have a second one, so maybe it's okay. There are a lot of Thief cards or Pirates. I mean, there are 2. There's the Hench Clan Burglar and the Swashburglar. There are 2 that are Pirates that are Thief. I mean, there might be one other one that I just didn't run because it didn't seem very good, but I don't know. I mean, I was just going to run full-on Thief Tess.
You gotta be scrappy with scrappy.
Do I even want a hero power? I mean, I could, if I... Hero power, I literally lose a damage. If I hero power, I literally lose a damage. So let's just not hero power and pump that up. I mean, I could have hero powered gone face, but that would have left my minions unprotected. Hopefully you got Nourish and not Wrath off of that, and we can go crazy. Hi, I love you. Hey, I love you too, man. 3 mores. But yeah, these Battle Fiends are going to snowball out of control. Also, he got Wrath. Unfortunate. That was probably the best one he could have gotten. I don't know how many he's running, but definitely the best one. Oh, we need to run Spectral Sight, even though Puffer Fist is so good. No, we run Puffer Fist, and we try to apply as much pressure as possible. We can always Spectral Sight to draw one card, if absolutely necessary. Top decking Drekthar would be cool. Need for Greed would be great, because it's 3. We could play that in Hero Power. A cheap 1-drop, so we could play that, Spectral Sight, and then Hero Power. Even a 2-drop would be fine. He's at 20 HP on turn 4. I'm going a little bit slow this game. He might actually be able to stabilize. Pointing out Guff or Nourish or what? Drawing cards, not ramping? Interesting. Boom. We still get to draw 2 in Hero Power. What I could do is Beaming Sidekick this, or play this to stack it up later. Let's pump up this HP a little bit and go face. It's a 4/4. He already used an Innervate, so it's not like he can innervate out, what's it called? Scale of Onyxia. And then we have 2. Wait, did I have lethal there? If I had played this, I would have been able to do 6 damage. No, I didn't have lethal. It's fine. Okay. That gets him Guff. He gains 5 armor max. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We can do 17 damage next turn. Assuming we draw nothing else. And assuming he kills. Nourished, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Oh boy. Wrath doesn't do any. I mean, oh wait. That Wrath. No, he can't play the Naga yet either. Yeah, there's nothing he can play. He's just dead. He drew Kurtrus. Actually, such a good follow-up. And then that does more. And then, yeah, we have plenty of damage. Like I said, 17. Cool. Actually a very good start here. Boom, boom. Yeah, this is really good. We have the coin too. We basically just win the game. We play this in this turn 1. Then we play, this turn 2. We still have the weapon out there. This turn 3. Might not even necessarily need to play this turn 3, actually. This, coin, Battle Fiend, hit face. Pump that up, boom, get more stuff out there, boom. It might die. So maybe Lady is not the correct card to play. Hopefully we can maybe get a Puffer Fist. That would be good. And we want to end up playing this and this together on turn 5, so we can at least get some value out of it, you know? Dredge is such an amazing mechanic. You draw from both ends of your deck, and it heavily makes the decks more consistent. Every deck is really good at doing what it's supposed to do now. I think that, for the most part, is good, but also is not always good. Like, if a deck is super consistent at doing what it's supposed to do, there isn't as much variety. It's just super optimized decks, very polarizing matchups, and that is, I think, part of the reason why the game became more polarizing after, like, Tradable came out, you know? Because it became very easy. Preparation? This isn't really gonna do it, is it? But then this becomes free. No, we could wait a little bit. We could play like Trog and Spectral Sight for 1 mana. Or for 1 card, actually. I do not think that it's bad. Do I think it's good? No. But it's not the worst. Hit, go face with these. This gets pumped up. If he plays a spell, I get another Trog, and he has to play a spell anyway. I think this is fine. Anyway, what I was saying was, I think it just becomes more polarizing. Tradable cards. Everybody put in tradable cards, especially Rust-Route Viper, because it was extremely flexible. And it was so good. Chaos Strike. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can do 14 damage, that's not enough. So let's just do this. Multi-strike? Honestly, I think we save multi-strike. We just go face here. This gets pumped up. And then, what is it? Next turn, we go boom, 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 and we win. Super optimized decks lead to heavily intense decision-making, though. I understand what you mean. I mean, that is true. It does lead to, like, insane decision-making sometimes. But it also means, like, hey, you're, you know, a mech mage going against... Well, I guess mech mage doesn't use that much dredge. But, like, you're a... I don't know. I don't know what the best way to describe it is. I mean, mech mage does have some dredge. It has some dredge. It pulls out the 3/4, generates 3 mechs. You're going mech mage with a lot of draw and some dredge against a druid. Like, the druid is basically never going to win that. And then that ends up killing him, which is pretty solid. Like, it just doesn't lead to variety. Why would you even play that game out? Most of the time, you just concede, unless you have, like, a nuts hand, in which case, maybe you can stick it out.